Hello and welcome to another update on FET. So here on the FET chart, we're currently witnessing a small reaction. It's not massive. It shows me 3.3% up on Tradingview. But we do have a small reaction. Again, second time now to this Fibonacci support area. I have to say the wave count to the downside is probably nearly complete. However, we have not reached the ideal target area. So I still have to consider that we might need to go a little bit lower. I will share with you the possible micro count in this video. Bottom line is, this is still a 5-wave move to the upside. That hasn't changed that perspective. The support area has been on the chart, I think, since mid-May. And as long as we're holding 43 cents, the 78.6 retrace level, the overall focus is on higher prices. Based on the microstructure here in this correction, I'm still tracking, and that's unchanged, a correction and potential target area here between 59.7 cents and 48.6 cents. This is the target that I'd like to see reached in this C wave to the downside. Why? Because it's based on the calculations length of the wave W, and I compare that with the length of the wave Y. And in the wave Y, we have an ABC structure, A wave, B wave, and this actually could be a C wave to the downside. There are a few other interpretations that could apply, but honestly, if we're now in the C wave to the downside, this here looks like 5 down. So I always say, when we get to a certain point in micro counting, it's hardly reliable, right? But especially when we talk about altcoins, but this could be a wave 1 down in wave C. This could be a wave 2 up. So that's why I said earlier today in one of our member updates, we need to get a break above this swing high as earliest evidence that a low has formed. Why this? Because if it's a 1-2 setup to the downside, this wave 2 must not break above the beginning of the wave 1. One of the normal, like the basic rules in Elliott wave. I could even add a first resistance area, but please note this is really only relevant on the nano level. So that means any break above this zone is our very earliest indication of a low in place already. But don't think this is full confirmation. We would then need to see a full 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback, because it could still be something different. It could, for example, be that this B wave simply extends a little bit. Okay, so that might be something that we can say, okay, B is maybe wave B still unfolding. Yeah, possible, but that would only really become a topic once we break above 71.7 cents, followed by a break above the 74 cent level, which is the green line here. But against that, and let me shift everything a little bit to the right so we have a little bit more room there to spread out the waves there, or the labels rather. This blue zone is, if we don't reach it, or if we haven't reached it yet, then I'm definitely going to need some more evidence before I am convinced that a low is in. Even though we see a little bit of upside, but that little bit of upside was expected on the Bitcoin chart anyway. And so, yeah, this could be a wave 2. That's one idea I have, or a wider B wave. Only a break above 83.5 cents would then really make me seriously consider that we already have a low in place. But I mark it with a question mark right now. That would need to prove itself by first breaking above this swing high and then the next one. So yeah, I just want to give you a quick update about the microstructure. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.